Come at your service, bring you some gameplay of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Recovery Free For All. And here we go, baby. Advanced Warfare Life Cycle is on, and we are going to be talking about Advanced Warfare. That's kind of what the gameplay is about. So, yeah. So anyway, Halo Collection is supposed to come out today, and I literally could not be more excited. And this happens every year, where there's so many games that come out, and there's just like there's not enough time to play all of them. You really need to play every single game, very well to really understand how to, if to make a decision of which games are good this year, which games aren't, maybe. And from what I can tell you, I've spent a lot of time into Advanced Warfare already, and I can tell you that this game is fantastic. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, all right, this is Call of Duty. Everyone's like, this is gonna be fantastic for a little while. But I can safely assure you, there's this game is not just a good Call of Duty. Like a good Call of Duty, you can even say, Black Ops 1 was a good Call of Duty. You can easily say Black Ops 2 is a good Call of Duty. What makes Call of Duty worth buying is the fun factor, because most of the people who buy this game will be casual players. It's just like, I don't know, it's got to be at least like 90% of the people who play games are casual players, just because not a lot of people value competitive gaming that much or something like that. But if you're a casual player, then fun is fun in a game is the most important part. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong about being a casual player, or I'm not saying, of course, there's nothing wrong with having fun in a game. But Advanced Warfare is so much more fun than the other Call of Duties people played. And really, if people diss on this game, it's really because they haven't played it, or they're kind of like, oh, Call of Duty is the same every year. And it really isn't this year. This year, they've really done something new with the extra movements. Just playing them and moving around and just being like an idiot sometimes. Just doing boost movements literally every second. Even like it's so fun just to do that, and just to play, like, just whatever you're doing, just to have fun, sit down and just be like, hey, I want to kill this guy, I want to kill this guy, I want to kill this guy. It's so fun to play like that in this game, even when you don't have to think much and stuff like that. And so it's very appealing for really everyone. And considering the large library of games that are coming out this year that are going to be fantastic, like we have Assassin's Creed, two of them this time, which is it's so awesome that Ubisoft's doing this. And we have Halo coming out, like I said, today, which I know that's going to be fantastic. And we have Smash coming out, we have Far Cry 4, we have all these great games that are coming out. And I think that Call of Duty this year deserves your attention, at least a little bit. I think at least you have to play it if you haven't played it yet, or you haven't bought it yet, because this game, it's just so good. It's so well designed, and I think Sledgehammer brought some fresh ideas, and I think that 3-year dev cycle really did pay off. And honestly, I think one of the biggest reasons that Call of Duty is so successful this year is that it's Sledgehammer. It's that they're a new dev cycle, not just this new dev cycle in terms of a 3-year cycle, but a new dev cycle in terms of that Sledgehammer is joining the mix. Traditionally, Treyarch has been the one that brings in the most, new ideas, the most new sort of mechanics of the game and stuff like that. But this year it's Advanced Warfare because it's Sledgehammer. I mean, and I think that's a good thing that we have Sledgehammer into it. Because Infinity Ward, I feel like Infinity Ward has sort of been the same since Modern Warfare 2 now. Modern Warfare 2 had a great amount of improvement, and, it was a great game. It was a perfect sequel to Modern Warfare 1. But I feel like with Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost, they really haven't done too much, and I feel like they have a lot of issues that need to be fixed with the game. And it's just not that fun to play those two games. So, I think Sledgehammer did a fantastic job with this game. And I know a lot of people will be concerned with getting Call of Duty in a few months. They're gonna be like, oh, what's wrong with this game? But if you think about the large library of games that are out there, let's compare Call of Duty to them. The Call of Duty has a campaign that's well designed. It has Kevin Spacey in the campaign. Like, who can go wrong with Kevin Spacey in the campaign? It's got extra survival, which is, yeah, I know it's not the best survival mode, but it still is a co-op experience that you can spend your time into. And of course, it's got the best multiplayer, I think, since Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 2 comes really close to being as good as this, but I think that this game is just a little bit more fun than Black Ops 2. So I have to say that this game's a little bit better multiplayer experience than Black Ops 2. So my overall rating is that there's just so much in this game, and even if it does last you just a couple months, which most Call of Duties will probably last you an entire year, at least the older ones did, a few months for $60 is definitely worth much more than what people pay for, like, 5 hours for $60 of a game. And in that regards, Call of Duty is the perfect game this holiday season. It's better than it's just so hard to not say good things about this game, because yeah, there are flaws here and there, but really they're not that big. And this game is so good. And if I ever say this game is bad, it's because I'm getting angry with it, or I become worse at this game or something like that. So anyway, that's been my commentary for today. Hope you all liked it. Halo's coming out in a little bit. So anyway, I will catch you all later, and bye. Play Halo and Advanced Warfare. Go get it. See ya.